Up for them. I've been through some real suffering, but now I'm up again. Yeah, I was in that cell still hustling, getting subs and getting bundles and grab the mic. I'm ready to rumble, my mic buffering. I said, I dropped a quarter on the lawyer, going to court of style. And anything more than a year, then we going to trial.
Hip hop is real, Serius Jones. Welcome home, brother.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Good to be home.
Good to be home.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts process? You know, obviously being back, like I said, good to be home. How you feeling?
Too blessed to be stressed. You know what I mean? God is good. I'm just enjoying. You know what I mean? Just breathing fresh air and just getting back into the swing of life. You know what I mean?
Understood. Like I said, fresh air, got fresh water. The scenery here is good and things like that.
Yeah, I like it over here. You know, Jersey ain't all too bad.
You said, now this last trip, is there any self-reflecting or?
Oh yeah, a lot of that. Definitely a lot of that. I mean, if you don't, you know what I mean, reflect after you go through, you know, or when you're going through something, and you're never gonna learn, you know what I mean? So I always get a lot more reflective when I have time, you know what I'm saying? Time to, and just kind of like a blessing in disguise.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because you get to get away from the noise for a while, you know what I mean? And really see you. You know what I mean? When you look in that little blurry mirror in your cell, like, you know what I mean? I think it's real important that we take the time to really learn ourselves before it's too late.
100%.
Before you wind up in a position like that. But, you know, fortunately there is, you know, a silver lining to going through adversity if you learn from it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, is it easy to say, okay, you know what, this is going to be my last time here, but obviously, you know, life happens and, you know, things happen.
Yeah.
So
is that my last time?
No, I'm saying, yeah. It could be easy for you to say that, but like I said, life, people check, you know, try to test you all the time. You know, there's things that happen in life, you know what I mean, that sometimes that is out of your control and things like that.
Honestly, I mean, I live a pretty, I would say, tumultuous life.
Okay.
But I still had, you know, the ability to maneuver a little bit smarter, you know what I'm saying? It's just, like I said, we get into the routine of things so much that sometimes we don't think we have to, if that makes sense.
Comfortable,
we think we're good, you know what I mean? And it takes for something to happen for you to realize, damn, this could have been way crazy.
Way crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I could have, you know what I mean? And I definitely feel like that's my last time, you know, seeing the inside of anybody's facility. But did I feel that way before? Yes.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like I want to make a habit out of it. And, you know, but I have, you know, unfortunately, you know what I mean, had run-ins with the law, like, and, you know, seeing that in the courtroom and the way the judge was reading them, like, I ain't think I was coming home no time soon, to be honest. You know what I mean? So it was just a blessing the way everything unfolded. You know what I mean?
Beautiful, like I said. So, you know, at the end of the day, you're home now, so that's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much you come home and you come home to work, because, you know, Roc's got your name out there, you know, even though he said, yo, listen, I'd love to battle Serius after Summer Madness. Pretty sure you would want that on Summer Madness, but it's still something that's just, you know, lined up for you. Obviously, you know, when I guess the schedules permit and things like that. So how do you feel? I'm pretty sure I know you wanted it on Summer Madness.
I mean, honestly, I'm not tripping either way.
Okay.
But, I mean, of course it makes me feel that way more so when I see tweets in the streets and everybody like, damn, Jones made it for Summer Madness. Like, you gotta save Summer Madness, Jones. This battle rap shit is getting weird. And I'm like, oh, word? You know what I'm saying? So, like, of course that puts you in that mind state of like, yeah, nigga, that would be a good, you know, coming home
100%.
present. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Come home and shake the fucking block.
100%.
But, you know, at the end of the day, inshallah, I'm gonna do that anyway.
Inshallah,
It's just, you know, it'd be nice if they looked out for Jones, you know what I'm saying, or Chains. I feel like I've earned that much with the work that I put in.
100%.
So, it's, you know, but we'll see.
100%. Now, before you got locked up, like, were you booked for anything? Like, any leagues that had called you before you got locked up?
I mean, allegedly we were lining up a couple of things.
Okay.
I mean, if y'all seen, GEECHI was, you know, kind of like calling me out.
Yes, Let's go back.
Roc. There's a couple other people that I'm not gonna, you know, make a thing out of, you know, yet. But I think for me, the most important thing that I want to focus on this trip, and I say this trip because I really look at it like a reboot button. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I started the computer over, like
yeah.
all control delete, like. And now this trip, I really want to make sure I focus just on my brand as an entirety.
Okay.
Because honestly, I do be sleeping on myself sometimes, like, and not really realizing like who I am to the world, or what their perception is. Thank you. What their perception is of me. You know what I'm saying? I be sometimes too wrapped up in my own thoughts about whatever, instead of really paying attention to the people and giving them what they, you know what I mean, they want. And ironically, like this with my music, like I just put out a project and that shit got the most plays out of anything I've ever had in 20 years of making music.
Wow.
And it's the shit I just dropped.
You just dropped.
So it's like, I gotta start feeding that machine a lot more. Because if you see, content is king nowadays, man. You can't just drop an album like back in the day and work that shit for a year or two. Like, niggas got 5 or 6 albums out a year. You know what I'm saying? 20 videos, like vlogs, behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Podcasts, interviews, you know what I'm saying? And going live, daily interacting with the fans, you know what I mean? Got a team of other motherfuckers promoting and, you know, promoting and pushing, you know, the movement, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's about. That's the only way to really get to the next level. And I learn more and more just from my experience when I'm dealing with people that motherfuckers know. And they'll be like, you know, Free the Wolf. I'll see be some white guy from Iowa or something. And I'll be like, damn, they really know.
That's crazy.
They know.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So it's like.
That is crazy. What's the name of the recent tape?
TCOF, The Cost of Freedom.
The Cost of Freedom, fire.
Yeah, that's available everywhere.
Support that,
you know what I'm saying? And I got so much music that it's really kind of hard for me to pick which to drop.
Okay.
So like, but I'm definitely, you know, I just recorded some shit for y'all as soon as I popped out that cage. And y'all gonna get, you know, I just want to make sure everything is right, and I'm not rushing it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see real soon.
100%. I'm not sure how caught up you've been since you've been home with the battle rap and things like that, whether it be battles or just, you know,
drama.
Yeah, just about to say.
That's what it seems like it is.
It's definitely more drama and serious than there is battles.
Right?
And that's kind of crazy as well, because like, you know, there are battles, but it's just that the drama is just superseding the battles and things like that. So it's just, you know. And it's, you know, and it's unfortunate because there have been some good battles and things like that, and some big battles coming up. You know, RB just announced Hitman and Ill Will.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, Max Out 3.
I just saw Hitman.
Okay.
Yeah, I just seen him in traffic. Was that yesterday? Yeah, I think yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. He was in New York.
What do you think about that battle? Hitman, those 2 legends, 2 veterans right there.
I mean, I just watched that, who was that, him and Eazy?
Hitman and Eazy? Okay,
yeah.
Yep.
And, you know, they was making it sound like he got trashed, like crazy.
Yeah, it was still a good battle. Hitman was there.
It wasn't that bad. So I was looking at it, you know, from the perspective of thinking, damn, this nigga 30, this nigga 30.
Yeah, okay.
And I watched it, I'm like, all right, like it wasn't that crazy, but at the same token, I know Hitman has a certain appeal. You know what I'm saying? He has a certain athlete type of appeal where if he says the right punch or the right punches with a certain type of aggression and performance, it kind of does more than it does for a normal, you know what I mean? So it's like he got the potential to still, you know, you can't count a nigga out like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know
and like you said, that battle, he wasn't asked or anything like that. He didn't, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they was dragging it. But, you know what I mean? When I seen it, I'm like, oh, all right. And Ill Will, yeah, that's a good matchup because those are two performance-oriented motherfuckers.
100%.
And me and Ill Will had a classic on RBE, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
You know what I mean? And yeah, I got a lot of respect for Ill Will as an MC, so.
That's real.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be good.
I'm gonna be tuned into that one.
We got a couple other battles too. I mean, like say ARPs, you know, for RBEs this year is definitely doing good.
Shout out to ARP.
What's your relationship like with the RB now? Would be in 2023. Could we ever see you back there? To Blue Room looks like that's 100%. You know, your style.
I mean, it's possible.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I'm not.
That's always good.
I'm not holding no grudges, you know what I'm saying? I probably definitely could have handled situations a little differently,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm not somebody that sits around, you know, dwelling on the past, dwelling on what I coulda, shoulda, woulda. At the end of the day, you know, I took certain things personal, and it's business at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at nobody or nothing like that. I hope he doesn't have no hard feelings. But we spoke before, and it was just, it's a lot of ego with us, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pride, you know, she's a prideful guy, you know what I'm saying?
Men.
And so am I, and sometimes. So I think it's just about understanding and compromise and appreciation for each other, you know what I'm saying? You appreciate somebody's brand and what they can do for you and your movement, you know what I mean? Then you do what it takes for y'all to be able to work together.
Work it out.
You know what I'm saying? So
no, respect.
God willing, I mean, he has that level of, you know, and I know he does on some level because he reached out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I just didn't, I wanted the full, I once wanted, like, just say sorry. Like, that's how I was on it. Like, just be like, my bad. Like, but in his mind, I guess he didn't feel like he, you know, was all the way in the wrong.
All the way wrong, yeah.
But it's like, to me, there's no halfway wrong. There's no halfway right.
Okay.
It's just right or wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I fucked up, I'll be like, yeah, I messed up. I shouldn't have did that. I was bugging.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, I mean, for me, I just offered too much information. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I don't dwell on shit, so to me, that's old shit. Like, I ain't tripping off that. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see, you know, what my future in battle rap period is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's not like I'm, you know, just trying to run around being battle man for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if people want to see some classic shit before I get up out of here,
yeah,
you know, it'll behoove us to put the sucker shit aside.
And obviously, let's say that you do have like a couple battles left. Obviously, Roc would be one of them. Are there certain names that you would want to, like, you know, on your way out? Like, I guess, you know, your farewell tour kind of? Because you're not just going to take anybody for your last, you know what I mean? Because that's what they're going to remember you by.
Yeah, that's the whole point of where I'm at now. It's like, I mean, if you look at the last people I battled, it was, for the most part, you know, real reputable people to the culture. You know what I mean? Rum Nitty, JC, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Even Chilla Jones, you know what I'm saying?
These all people,
people that's like years and years and at the top of the culture, pens-wise, lyricists. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go downward, you know what I mean? Okay. And that's one perspective. The other perspective, which I've never really fully embraced, is that you're an artist. If you get paid, do your art. That's it. If this is the platform, if this is the venue, if this is the opponent, if this is the whatever, just show up. And it's just like a fighter or a boxer. Show up and beat his ass. That's it. But, you know, I have been a little more strategic only because of the fact that I just always wanted my battles to matter or something. You know what I mean? I want it to be something that years from now because you know I was spoiled in that way. My first battles wound up being still talked about to this day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I kind of, I don't want to say I'm chasing that greatness, but I know in order to push myself to the top level where I'm a really bring the monster out, you got to go against monsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how they go.
And, you know, still sharp and still thin, everything like that. So obviously you don't want, you know, you're not just going to go battle someone you feel like you could just walk all over. You know, you want a challenge.
I mean, I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same token, it'd be different if it was like, you know, tournament or whatever, where you're just getting the money. Yeah, give me the easy battles. I don't care. Let me get that money. But at the same, you know, a real fighter wants to fight fighters, you know 100%. What I'm saying? And that's just how I've always been. I love a challenge, you know what I mean? It always, if you look at my battles where the odds usually be against me, which is kind of ironic, but like, if you look at, say, the Charlie Clips battle, and the whole, you know, building is looking at me like he's doing the barber shit, and everyone's just like, oh man, like, and I'm looking at them. If you look at my face, you'll see I'm like, really? Like, y'all really jacking this? Like, all right, watch this, I got something for y'all, like, you know what I mean? And then I come with the rebuttal, and then it's, oh shit, but it's like, mentally, I don't get rattled usually. And I think that's the whole thing about being a battle rapper, which is like, it's more so they want to see how you reacting on stage as well. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So if some guy's saying some shit and it's not even that fire, but you look like you reacting and it looks like it's working. Yeah, it's going to hit hard. Yep, no, 100%. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a learned art. You know what I'm saying? And understanding how to control the room.
It's a science, It's definitely a skill controlling the room. When you, like, obviously you say like you haven't been paying attention to the bullshit, the environment, things like that. But,
I've been seeing.
You've been seeing it.
Yeah, I've been seeing it.
So like, for you being in it for this long, Serius, like, what do you?
What you talking about?
Because
Green Rangers and
I mean, we can start with that. We can start with that because it's like, you know. I guess it's a little different because, you know, y'all didn't have social media that much, you know, when y'all first came out. I mean, obviously social media grew as y'all grew and things like that, but now it's just a whole different game, man. It's just like
it's just clickbait is more of a thing. Okay. And think about what's the things that people gonna want to see the fastest. It's gonna be just like reality TV, you know what I'm saying? If there was never no fighting or fucking, excuse my language, or whatever, how's it exciting? What are we tuning in to see? You know what I'm saying? So the drama is what gets, you know, people's attention. The difference is if you're not following it up with, you know what I mean, some fire. So like, let's say for instance, if you use like an analogy, let's say if 50 Cent came out talking all this shit about Ja and, you know what I mean, but then his album was trash. Okay. It would negate the whole point. The drama is not worth nothing. So if y'all gonna use the drama to fuel and promote battles, you can't let it overpower the actual, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, the actual science, the sport, the battle itself.
You know, and I'm from the old school where we didn't have made up dramas or battles. We had actual drama. Like, we really didn't. I really don't like you now. Like, we're not gonna be cool until shit. Me and Mook got cool years later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was about authenticity more, I think. But at the same token, the battle rap culture is at the biggest it's ever been right now. You know what I'm saying? In terms of viewership, in terms of, you know, money, in terms of exposure, in terms of brand partnering. You know what I'm saying? So I think the gatekeepers just need to pay more attention to what matters. You know what I'm saying? And because if you keep promoting the drama, people that are on the other side trying to get in are gonna think that's the way you get in. That's yep. I'm gonna start arguing with this guy online. We're gonna run down on him, put the camera up, see if you want to shoot the fade, and then let's battle about it.
And sometimes we don't even get the battle. Most of the
you're not gonna make it to the battle. 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy.
So it's like, you know, but I get it. If that's all you've seen on your phone, that's all you've seen on your phone is this one arguing with this one. This one said this about
like you say, you think that's the way in?
So, you know, it's the same thing with this drill shit. Like, they're making it so much a part of our culture to tear each other down that people think normal. That's the way up. Yep.
Ah, man. When you, what are your thoughts on the whole Eazy, because we're still going on, Eazy versus URL and URL versus Eazy, and even Shine versus URL. He's still, you know, having troubles with his contract and getting free and things like that.
I mean, I don't want to speak on nobody's business, you know what I'm saying? It ain't my business. Eazy to be capping to me for a whole nother reason, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to, you know, the fact that he's actually been performing well, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with, who else you said? Eazy and Shine, right. Yeah. Shine, to me, Shine is one of the most dangerously fire niggas 100%. In the... I was at my lowest, I knew I was at my lowest level when I had a high point. Like,
like, that
nigga's mind is other shit, bro. Shine is crazy, bro. And I think the way the league situation is set up now, it's almost like when you become a franchise for real, certain things become a lot less flexible, I think.
Okay.
I could say that. And I feel like if you say FURL, I mean, what do you expect them to do? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know that that's, you know, what was said. I don't know the details of what their situation is, but if you notice, even though I definitely don't feel like me and URL have accomplished, you know, the most that we could have together, you know what I'm saying? I think we could have did a whole lot more stuff, a whole lot bigger venues, Gnomes, you know what I'm saying? Summer Madnesses. There's been events and situations where people have definitely said, yo, why they ain't hating on Jones?
Yeah, with Jones.
Why they keep stopping Jones' momentum? Why they ain't fucking with Jones?
Yeah.
But I understand business-wise, I'm not connected to them in the way that these other, you know what I mean? They're gonna push their people first, like any franchise would. But at the same token, I do my best to not antagonize that and make it more of an issue.
Okay. By
basically, I don't want to say embarrassing, but you know what I mean? You don't air dirty laundry and then expect to fucking it to be cool, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know these specific situations. I just seen Nun though. Shout out to Nun.
Yeah, I
just saw him do the thing with Smack. Do I have your number? I don't got Smack's number. You know what I mean? If I do, I never call Smack. But every time I see Smack, it's what's up, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just, you gotta understand that, like, dude, you're in a business. If you're not gonna do what it takes to rise, which sometimes it is more than just battling somebody, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? It is more than just showing up and being good nowadays. So it's like, it's marketing, it's the whole thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to somebody like DNA. He's a prime example of, you know, he's put the work in, he's had classic battles, he's had performances that was memorable, he's continued. Then he started with his little slogan, you know, not to call it little, no disrespect, what is it, drink water, get money and drink water, you know what I mean? Now you got a shirt, now you got a this, now you got a that, now you got your podcast, now you got, so it's like, you just, if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying, is be an artist, a battle artist, or, you know what I mean, a rapper, whatever you call it. This subgenre, battle rap, is one of the most unforgiving that ever exists.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He said that. So, ever.
Yeah, you just gotta know that and not take it personal enough to where you we'll be able to salvage the relationship to where another brand, another company says, you know what, nah, I want this on my thing. You know what I mean? Instead of, man, fuck y'all, let me go do my thing. And then it's like, well, shit, we made you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be shit without us.
I see what you're saying.
So I could see them feeling that way about certain people. I've just always had a different relationship because my biggest moments, some of them were outside of URL, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely respect business, you know what I'm saying? I just hope people do the same, you know what I mean?
So definitely, obviously, you know, you and Roc, whenever that can be booked. Is anybody else on the mind for the rest of the year?
I mean,
she would love to come out for.
I don't never be having niggas.
Yeah, you don't really have a list, things like that.
Nah, in terms of battle rappers, there's a few that still, I guess, could get smoked. Me and Verb been supposed to line it up, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely a goodie.
Like I said, GEECHI had said he wanted to battle last time. He was mad I was walking on him in New York. You know, gotta hold it down for the OGs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that is, man. You can't come to New York with a fucking King of New York shirt on and a bunch of Crips and think I'm gonna be turt, nigga. Hold up, man. Y'all not, what? What y'all think y'all doing?
Yeah.
You know what would have happened if they went back to LA and
Yeah,
nigga, we them new niggas, nigga. Fuck them New York niggas know what's up with it. Like, you know what I mean? I'd have fully been it.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, nah, we all had that solidarity that night.
Nah,
I just was hyped. I could see I was turned
up. Nah, it was beautiful. And it was genuine too. He wasn't forcing it. It's just like, yo,
really
like Mook was shaking the building. So.
That's what's crazy is I think a lot of my interviews and a lot of my like just battle rap interaction, I'd be genuinely happy.
Okay.
I'm used to dealing with other things that don't make you as happy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lonely game, if you know what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like escape for you.
The other side. This is my therapy. I'm at a battle. I'm happy. If you see, I be smiling. I be, you know what I mean? It even comes off extra sometimes for certain people because it's like I'm so animated. I'm so hyped because this is something that I used to, you know what I mean? Used to do on the street corners, barbershops, you know what I'm saying? And I've watched it just transform all of our lives, the world. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z tweeting it, this one, that one. Like,
100%.
You know what I mean? I've watched this art form become our outlet to the world.
Become amazing.
Our voice, you know what I'm saying? It's something that we never knew it was gonna be this big. I don't care what nobody say. Like, you know what I mean? So it's only natural that somebody like me who's, I don't wanna say, you know, stuff Allah, I don't wanna say pure-hearted, but in terms of the culture, yeah, I got nothing but love for the culture, you know what I'm saying? I don't have all of that, you know, the fuckery that you never seen me deliberately starting arguments or this or that, or just, I don't do all the trolly shit, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at understanding
how it all works. He said, I'm getting better at understanding how
getting better. You know, I be trolling motherfuckers now for fun. But like in terms of an artist and in terms of just understanding the way the culture is moving, you know, it's an ongoing job.
No, 100%. 100%. Where do you see battle rap in the future, man? Maybe, let's say 2033, man. 10 years from now. Yeah, damn.
Damn. The future, I think it could definitely grow into different realms. There's so much crazy technology stuff going on with the AI.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just, we do so much on our phones that I'm like, I could see somehow, you know,
battle rap blending in.
You know, I could see a lot of different directions that, you know what I mean, the culture could shift in. I'm focused more on the educational side.
Okay.
Apologies, first of all, to everybody that actually has been waiting for my book, right? I got booked when I was just doing the book, you know what I mean, situation.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of little semantics with that I didn't know how to, you know, I couldn't really finagle from my jail cell. So basically the book, I'm just going to put it out as an actual album because it's an audio book. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna drop it on my what'd you call it? On my TuneCore. I'm gonna blast that out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Papoose, by the way.
Shout out, I was about to say that.
Shout out to Pap. I tapped in with Pap when I was locked up, and he hit back. That's love. He's the head of rap at TuneCore over there. Shout out to Rem too. That's sis.
Salute.
And you know, it's just more so for me about pushing content. You know what I'm saying? I got a new show coming up that's gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna love it.
Fine, congrats.
You know, we're starting to shoot that the next couple weeks. Movies, films.
Okay.
For those that haven't seen my films, go watch it. Go check it out right now. My YouTube, Serius Jones, SERIUS JONES, the real Serius Jones. Go check out the Club movie. Go check out the first movie, Life is Serious. We shot back in the day. I did another one for Kid Capri and Lux that debuted at HBO Urban World Film Festival.
Fire.
Bet y'all never seen that. But yeah, you know, I'm just gonna keep working, keep diversifying. Y'all gonna see me on a lot of, interviews, a lot of different, podcasts coming up. Just really being more of an ambassador to the culture. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we do need some good representation. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm hiring myself for the job. It's more so like that's kind of who I've been this whole time. And that's what people look to me for is. So what you think about this shit, Jones? You've been doing this shit this long, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they respect you, man.
I appreciate it, just even still being looked at in that light in the culture.
Yes.
Because
it's easy to forget about, even in regular hip hop, a lot of legends are forgot about. So, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You come one year,
100%.
Next year, nobody remembers. So yeah, that's something that keeps me motivated. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I don't want to talk about jail stuff, but I'll say this: I went to the hole with some BS. I ain't even really do nothing wrong, but I wound up getting into it with this, police that was just some young rookie, scary ass cop, and he pressed a button on me, which means the goon squad comes in and shit. And long story short, I wound up going into the hole, and when I go in there, I purposely don't. I try not to know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk to. I'm just staying in my own zone. Yeah. Like even my pops was just saying jokingly on the phone. I just stuck him. He's like, "You ain't making no friends in there, is you?" He like, you know what I mean? Stick to the code. I'm like, you already know, pops. You know what I mean? So I be deliberately trying not to be recognized or known or whatever. So I was in there for a week, and people were yelling at the doors, banging all night, screaming, you know what I mean? Just crazy. You're losing your mind. You've been in solitary for 30 days, 100 days, a year, whatever. So people in there really going crazy. So when I'm leaving, a dude that was in the cell down the road was like, "Yo, go out there and do your thing, Jones."
So the whole time he knew who you was and just...
I'm like, this whole time,
Fine, okay.
He's like, niggas know who you is, bro.
Dope.
The other nigga down in the other cell was like, yeah, nigga, yo, you better kill them niggas when you go. And I was just bugging. Because this whole time, I'm thinking I'm on the low. I'm thinking nobody even knows that I'm me in here. I'm just... You know what I mean? In the pod, it's different. You out. People walking around. They see you. No one even saw me except for the first time I walked in. And I was looking like Wolfman Jack. But it just shows me nigga, you ain't low, nigga.
That's real.
It's too late for you to be low.
Yeah, they know you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They know me already. So I gotta just do what I gotta do with this name and this fame that I created the right way for once, finally. Because I just, as you can see, I've been still in and out the streets. I've still been doing different things that wind up hindering me when I just need to put 100% into who I've already been for the last, you know what I mean, how many years.
And it's never too late, man. It's never too late. Never too late.
Yeah, I just know I got another chance now, so I'm going to do something with this chance now, you know what I'm saying? Because these last couple years, ooh, you know what I mean? She could have got real dark.
Yeah. So, and like I said, you still here, and even the last bit, like you said, it could have been worse. And at the end of the day, you here, man. Inshallah, you know what I mean? So, any last words for the fans, man?
Yeah, man. Make sure you check out that new project that I'm about to drop. It should be dropping I don't want to make up a date and then not stick to it, you know what I'm saying? But however long it takes me to literally upload this music and blast, after I get it mixed mastered this week, so it shouldn't be longer than 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a whole new project out, TCOF Part 2, G.I. Jones, man. I got a whole project called G.I. Jones. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't out here showing off yet, but y'all gonna see my shit, you know what I mean? My shit up. So, you know, my whole new visual campaign and all of that shit, y'all about to see, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep, you know, talking it up. I just want y'all to see. And any of you battle niggas, man, that, you know, if you really trying to play ball, you know what I'm saying? Let it be known, man. Stop, you know, I don't want to say stop running and stop ducking. Go ahead, keep doing it. That's what, you know, but for the ones that know we supposed to been lined it up, and, you know, I see y'all commenting, I see y'all talking on Twitter, I see all of that. I'm just on my positive vibrations right now, so I ain't calling y'all out. But I see all that, you know what I mean?
Let's get to it.
Let's get, I'm not with the talking when it comes to that, man. Y'all know how I get. I don't even know this me right now. This is some different animalistic beast shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in Bing mode on niggas. So I'm telling you, y'all niggas, yo, watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, you know what I mean? It's that right now.
You energized, you got the passion back, motivation back. That's always good.
It's up right now. It's all the way up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I still got, you know, things I probably don't even know I'm gonna wind up doing that I'm gonna be into this year, next year.
Beautiful.
I just gotta keep growing, keep working, keep living.
Let the people know where they can follow you on the social media.
Follow me at Serius Jones on Twitter, The Real Serius Jones on Instagram. No O in Serious, you know what I'm saying? I actually gotta do my website and all of this stuff. I only been home like a week, so I'm working on all of this type of stuff, so y'all can make sure y'all keep buying the shirts, you know, the Wolfway shirts, you know what I'm saying? We got new merch coming, hats, sweats, you know what I mean? We got a whole bunch of work coming, but I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay safe out there and love each other. Life is serious.
Shout out to Hip Hop is Real.
Shout out to Hip Hop is Real, man. J1S, the only great one left. Wolfway or no way.